Hi everybody, this is Chris. In the next couple of minutes I'm going to teach you some basic things that you need to know to start to find your way around a Chinese menu and avoid any nasty surprises. The first thing to say is that in China, foods are generally divided into cai, which includes liang cai, cold dishes, and ruo cai, hot dishes, and zhu shi, which means staple foods or basic foods. The staple foods are the things that you have with the main dishes, like rice, noodles, or pastries. This is something to bear in mind when we look at a Chinese menu. Okay, so I'll teach you 3 important characters that you'll see on menus all the time. And by the way, this is simplified Chinese that's used in mainland China. Don't worry about writing them for now, just try to remember what they look like. Fan means rice, and every time you see this, you'll know that you're looking at a rice dish. Mian means noodles, and to me it looks something like a cable car hanging on a cable. That's one way you can remember it. And tang, which means soup. It's got the 3 dots on the left hand side that mean water. Just with these 3 basic characters you can have an idea of what kind of dish you might be looking at. Okay, now let's add 4 more essential characters. Rou means meat. It's got 2 marks inside a kind of a frame which are supposed to represent marks on flesh of meat. In China, if it just says meat and it doesn't specify what type, then it usually means pork because that's the most common meat you'll find in China. The next 3 characters are niu, cow, ji, chicken, and yang, sheep. If you put these 3 characters in front of the character for meat, then you get beef, niu rou, chicken, ji rou, and lamb, yang rou. Okay, a few more basics now. Yu is fish, and it comes originally from a picture of a fish. I don't know if you can see that. The simplified Chinese version of the character has a line right across the bottom. Xia means prawn or shrimp, and the left hand side of this character actually means insect. And just a couple more characters. Cai means dish. I mentioned this already, but it can also mean vegetable, so you'll see it in a lot of the names for vegetables, which also might have this cao at the top of the character, which means grass. That's something to look out for. Dan means egg. It's got the part which means insect, but this time at the bottom. And doufu, which means tofu. Right, so now that you've learned these characters, you can have a basic idea of a number of menu items. Okay, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for part 2 while I complete this introduction to reading Chinese menu items. Hope you learned something useful. If you enjoyed the video, please help me out by clicking the thumbs up button at the bottom of the video and helping me to share and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to check out my website, fluentinmandarin.com, where you can also sign up for my Chinese courses. Okay, see you next time.